We've played 2 streams so far. We've died a couple times already. Thank God I'm not playing it on that one save thing. I was had to reset already. So we stopped it at the place where they're putting on a show.
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gore. I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself.
The only place I've not been, I think, in this place. I've done them, which is good. Need to talk with Esmeralda first.
That you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady. We Legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
But what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here, sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her, even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And you are?
I am Septimus, 7th son in a household of 9, Legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single Legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
What do you think about Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder. But in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
Let's discuss Jake's death.
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
And what questions are those?
Tell me about Sicile.
The Sicilians used to say this was a chosen place, favored by the higher powers. But they don't talk like that much these days. Hard to feel favored with such horrors haunting every border, I imagine.
Tell me about the undead.
Don't even mention those rotten carcasses to me. They're the reason we've been stuck in this dead-end town for nigh on 2 bloody years. All fun and games in the beginning, but just you lose a couple of friends fighting those fiends. Get used to lousy rations and have but drink and dice for entertainment. And you'll soon come to realize that out of hundreds of cohorts the world round, yours drew the short straw.
I'll take my leave.
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion? Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same.
Can you tell me about this place?
Well, what do you want to know?
Tell me about Sicile.
Rather dreary these days, isn't it? As if the undead weren't enough to ruin the atmosphere, now the orcs have started harassing our harbour again.
Tell me about this undead.
Praise be that Arhu the wizard has the wits about him to build these newfangled weapons of his, or Sicil would have been the very throne of decay by now. Because of him, life here is almost bearable again, despite the walking dead. Though it's rather eerie and perplexing at the same time to think about how quickly one adjusts to the great dangers when a handful of guardians holds them at bay.
Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
I've been told your husband collected something called a starstone. Care to elaborate?
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare.
I'll take my leave.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Why is she keeping those on hand anyhow? Sentimental reasons?
Looking good.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Ooh!
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Let's take that painting. And that one. Because they sell for a lot. That was good. What's that on there? Some more books. Patty Cake Volume 3. Dough, the happy child of water and wheat, serves as the base of many a hearty and filled meal. With a lump of dough in one hand and either apples, cheese, fish or tomato sauce in the other, supper is sure to delight. Primary Fluids Volume 1. I think I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. So I've got this key. I think I can access the back of her house now. I think. There it is. Oh, that was wrong button.
Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
Gold plates. Perfect murder.
Think about setting up the perfect crime.
Nice, nice, nice. Nothing else there. Come on, guys. Let's go down the hatch. Empty grenade. I'll take that meat. Ooh,
So that's what that did.
just wanted the meat. You knew there was a button there. That's cool. Can't pick the lock. Whatevs. Nothing in them. Oh, there's lots of food. Oh, really? Needle in a haystack.
Not even worth the rummaging.
Is Mice say anything?
Esmeralda's a funny character. She's always got ham on the brain. I've never been inside her secret room, but I bet it's full of hams too.
Green, iron ore, resurrect scroll. That's nice. Let's take that pig. Fire arrow. Healing potion. Now I'm over encumbered. Bloody dagger.
Bloody dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime?
It
Zombie
certainly piques one's
painting.
interest, doesn't it?
And a, oh, nothing in a trophy. Nice. Now, let's give that ore. I've got so much shit on here. Let's have a look at that. Oh, what's that? Suspicious minds? Esmeralda is your primary suspect. Philosophy of death. Oh, and another one. Memory Motel. You found a silky souvenir. I have no idea what that is. perfect murder. Winner of the Assassin's Guild's Brass Knuckle Award. Preface. So you have determined to take a life. My sincerest congratulations. Savour this moment, friends. Hey, Fairy. How you doing? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Savour this moment, friends. Taste the sweetness of the feeling that grows in your belly. Soon you will have sent a soul flying into the ether. Your hand alone will be caused the fabric of existence to have undergone a permanent and undeniable change. You are preparing to undertake the most exquisite endeavour of your life, and you'd be remiss not to luxuriate in every surrounding moment. Chapter the first. Select your target. There are several questions to consider when determining which life is best to seize. The following are but a few to consider. Is the head of your intended victim sufficiently round and symmetrical to make an impressive mounted trophy? I don't know what they look like. Does he or she have hair of sufficient length and health to spin into a lovely yarn for darning socks or throw rugs? What? That's just wrong. Will his or her hide provide for supple shoes, bags and belts of a colour that suits your eyes? Oh, this is so wrong. Chapter the second. Thank you very much. Choosing a modus operandi. I have no idea what that means. Probably a method. Selecting the method with which to carve, strangle or pierce your victims is in itself more a matter of art and of soul than of fact and science. Arrows are fine for sporty types. A dagger turns a carpet red as a valentine. Suffocation behoves lovers and mothers. Poison compliments a bitter heart. In the end, select a method you believe best accomplishes the moral and spiritual effects you desire. Chapter the third. Execution. That's a good idea. I never thought about that. The most important and delectable step in any murder, dear reader, is the moment of execution. By this, I do not mean the brute force of the violence. If a violent method you have chosen, or the interim, ever agonizing, between the administration of poison and the first sight of its effects. No, the moment to which I refer is the precise event when life flees from the victim and the eyes transfigure. Light to dark, flashing to still, bright to dumb. This is the holy minute, the minute when the act materializes, complete, no longer planned or attempted, but completed. This is a moment during which you write your name in the sky, for you have done something that, like the stars, cannot be undone. Chapter 4th, the afterglow. Now the moments after the execution are hardly the time to worry about practicalities. No, this is your time to quietly reflect, to enjoy your transformed self, your transformed place within the cosmos. Make yourself a cup of tea, if you please, or a lighter pipe. The details can wait. When you find yourself fully refreshed, you might consider what to do with the once person whose remains you must now inter or preserve, as is your pleasure. The easiest and most classical means of disposal is, of course, to bury the remains, but thinking long and hard about precisely which remains to bury. The civilized among us know full well that waste is a sure sin, so if there is yet some function that may be wrought from the once person's remains, it is imperative that you do so. Might not a family of beggars appreciate a meaty back of ribs? Might not a local tanner, down on his luck, thank you for a length of virgin leather? Do you not deserve some special token, a keepsake, for your labours? Once these matters have been attended to, you might concern yourself with removing the dregs of your efforts from your sight. A freshly rained upon bog is ideal, though a freshly dug grave is your in your local cemetery will hardly notice a bit of additional rubbish tucked in below the intended casket. Epilogue. If you have successfully completed your endeavour, you might find yourself wondering after and planning for the next. This is a natural and desirable result of executing, as you have learned the perfect murder. The author wishes you luck and satisfaction as you explore your newfound passion. Remember, until you've reached a dozen, you've hardly scratched the surface. Wow, that was crazy. So, why the gods left Rebellion? Did the gods ever exist, or are they mere boogeymen created by fanatics and priests? Many have sought an answer, but I ask whether discovering the truth is worthwhile. I say that we do not need gods in our daily life, for if these supernatural beings exist, who is to stop them from enslaving us if they ever would deign to return? Deign. Right, let's send that to Roderick. And that one. Patty cake, level 3. Dough, the happy child of water and wheat. Have I read this? Serves as a base for many hearty filling meal with a lump of dough in one hand and either apples. I have read this. 110. I need to start getting rid of some of this. I've got too much. I don't know what to do with half of it. Is that something just to sell? You got too much stuff. Tomato sauce. Get something. There we go. Is that everything I've got? Yeah. So we're good. Let's covertly get out of here. Don't want to go that way. So, that was interesting. Who's that? He is... He's got a broom. I need to... What do I do? I need a place to smell iron ore. She took it all. Nice. Let's give that a save point. Ooh, a backpack. Can't do anything with that. Equipment. Not him. Not her. They both got one ring each. What was that other ring? 1 perception, 3 movement. I am not going to put on some smelly underpants. That is so wrong. Where am I right now? Cook's house. I need to go up that way
Warm as dragon's breath.
and dig up the
It's heating up.
dig up the grave.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
Well, that was interesting. It heated me up where I needed a drink. Huh.
Good look out there, Hunter. Evil lurks beyond sight.
Oh. It won't be a sec, guys. I've just got to change my batteries. Alright, sorry. So, dig up his grave. Is that him?
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife? Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
I smell
Rotten lamb chops.
What trickery is this?
Sheep's
That's not
corpse.
Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
I smell...
That's why I couldn't move. Picked up a damn sheep's corpse.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake? Where are you, Jake?
Save it
Are you playing loudly?
in case it's wrong.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. But it's nothing compared to Jake.
This isn't your
Seems like
master, boy.
Someone stole Jake. Jake stole my ball once, but then he threw it far, and I went and I got it. And Jake was awesome. Listen, if you go around town and find someone who you think might have done it, bring me a really stinky something of theirs. And I'll see if I can smell Jake on it. An awesome smell. I couldn't mistake it.
Do you think you could smell whoever killed Jake?
Esmeralda. Ugh, terrible smell. Like flowers and soap. Not awesome. Ugh, hated her. Aureus is kind of awesome. Evening, too. They both have a sweaty, dead thingy smell. Cecil, he's alright, I guess. Mostly, he smells like old books, which is neither awesome nor non-awesome. Bring me anything of theirs, and I'll be able to tell you if I can sniff. Jake has the best smell. I'd know it anywhere. Did you find something for me to stick my nose into?
Sure, I collected them all. There's one more I need to get. Morgue. That way. Let's go to the crime scene and have a look around.
Made a big change on your front with a wheel and a push.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you're meant to match one sort.
Stop right there. Until you've received the captain's permission to enter, this door doesn't exist. Got it?
I have spoken to Euralius. Let me inside, please.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
This dog we met, how true a creature he is. How loyal and unwavering in its affections. His master is dead, but not even this, not even nature's great betrayal of life, stops his warm-heartedness from beating. Animals, dog and deer, elk and eagle. We burden and butcher them, wretches that we are. These pillars of creation, we topple them, though their spirits are so very pure. They do not scheme, they do not deceive. Perfidy, that is the human condition. This kind, this trusty beast, he is man's best friend, though man does not deserve one.
I wish you would talk a little bit quicker.
Wise words. To approach humanity with the same distrust as one would approach a grinning goblin is to be ready for the stab that is to follow. I know, for I have lain on silken cushions in marble palaces, and I have lain on wet leaves in soggy forests. Vastly do I prefer the latter. Oh, the occasional thorn may pierce your skin, but at least you are aware the sting is not that of a poisoned needle hidden by aspiring rivals. In the animal kingdom only one is free. Beware the wolf, yes, beware the bear, but their rules are honest. The kingdoms of man, they are built upon the blood of the ones not strong enough to lay claim to power. This dog, it is a creature worthy of your affection. The ones you see around you, the men and women of this world, they are not.
Oh, that was long-winded. You unlocked a new room at your homestead. Good to know. Painting of a rooster. Chest.
It's official. The Duke of Ferrol is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
There's nothing else in here.
Looking
Yeah.
good.
Inert stone. Let's have a look. Hot topics in Pyramid How To. You can travel from one pyramid to the other. Delightful. Connected parties will follow whoever has initiated travel. You can use the pyramids while holding them, or you could place or throw them on the ground and interact with them. In order to pick up a pyramid once more, you must drag it from wherever it rests into your inventory. Orders. Source. Orders. There's that other one I had. There. Letters from the Duke of Ferrol. Dearest Esme, your lips are red as emeralds. Emeralds aren't red, they're green. Your hair is black as birch. Your love is like cholesterol. What? This is more like an... I don't get this. Oh, and oh, my heart, it hurts. I want to hold you in my arms and stroke your little head, and all this would be easier if Councillor Jake were dead. Forever yours, the D of F. That was weird.
Source was in play here, all right, but that doesn't solve the mystery.
Nothing for it but to keep looking for more clues.
And so we meet yet another adulterous harlot. No doubt she's
So
guilty as
I
sin.
need one more
Another.
item.
I don't know which Cecile you've been turned through, buddy, but this one ain't exactly an adulterous harpy nesting ground.
Isn't so bad on a quiet day like
Got to
this.
visit the mortician again. That him there? Yeah. I've already visited him once. Got to do it again. Don't want to go up there.
You're not from around here, are you? I thought the...
Crap. I've obviously talked to him before. I needed to talk to him. Unless that's him. Oh,
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
tell me about yourself.
this here's my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Cyseal itself. They don't write epics about morticians, but I'm proud of my work nonetheless.
What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
About Jake's body.
How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
Why do you suspect Mayor Cecile?
Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know? And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined.
Why do you suspect Captain Aurelius?
Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains.
He's only thinking if it was a zombie.
Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
Why do you suspect Evelyn?
I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary. And there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts. That there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager.
Why do you suspect Esmeralda?
I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
About the bag of gold you received for keeping quiet about Jake's body.
That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it. That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Come on, one more. Ah. Yes.
You know, I reckon Bertia really didn't get a fair shake in all this, did she? So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through... Like I said, I'm sure as sin not the ghoul responsible. I never imagined myself thanking some strangers for taking my money. But in the end...
Ugh. I need to find the lady with the sheep. Tell her about the sheep and give her the gold. Where's little Bo? Don't know where she is. Little Bo Bersha. Don't know who little Bo Bersha is. It's this lady around here.
Careful, comrades. I've seen sorcerers infuse even lowly
There it
fowl,
is.
dark
I could have had a new lamb by now if that Bruce had taken to a woolly lass instead of that heifer. Source hunters, eh? All right, proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd.
About your stolen sheep.
That louse! Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Captain Aureus will have a thing or two to say about this.
This is intolerable. The momentum of time is slipping through our hands, and you fritter it away on conversations about decomposing mutton. Focus, Source Hunter, focus!
Snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and
I'm going the right way. Cook's house, no.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
Head honcho legionnaire! The source hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam. You, again. Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest. If you must. Whom would you have the Legion arrest?
Who the hell's Eglandir?
What about it?
On the subject of Jake's corpse,
Stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is! Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher.
I heard you were seen at the mortician's.
You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair? You dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out! Out! Before I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata! Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, what about it? It was stolen. Yes, yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found any suspect? You suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you lay the blame on a paraplegic cow. The man raised a foundling orc out of the goodness of his heart, you dolt. A murder indeed. Evelyn? Master Theriron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play. Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it.
It's annoying.
Hey, pal, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast fairies.
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
This is so slow.
Can't you hear the stage calling you?
This little bow.
Sauce hunters, eh? If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump of gold. How much exactly? Enough to cover the costs in gold and tears of a stolen ewe, I'd bet.
Toe of snake, wing of worm,
Bertia should take the gold. She deserves compensation for Robert's misdeeds.
That's right. If anyone should benefit from this situation, it's Bertia.
Aye, nothing to replace me old girl Hoggett. But I suppose a bit of gold certainly softens the blow. Thanks for that, Sauce Hunter. Throwing that hog in the grinder can hardly make up for the loss of my sweet, succulent...
Right. Might be the shoes I've not got. Down the radius. God's sake, man.
toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice of stir
Silver arrow.
Sorry, sir.
You don't think it's infected,
You
do
think
you?
that's
Sorry,
funny?
sir.
Ah, now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
Got him. That's the one I was missing.
Joking. I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face, Virius. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone
Let's
knows
go
the ugly
back
soldiers
to
are
the
most
dog.
ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
I'm overheating here!
It's heating up.
Oh! Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow, Esmeralda. Ugh, they're Jake has the best smell.
Here, smell this. It
Anyway.
belonged to Aurelius.
Aureus, hey? Let's give it a whiff. Definitely no Jakeness on this thing. Nope, not a hint of Jake.
Here, smell this. It belonged to Cecil.
I've heard people say that politicians stink. Give me a whiff, and I'll be able to tell you if it's a Jake kind of stink. No, not him. No scent of Jake whatsoever.
Here, smell this. It belonged to Esmeralda.
Jake was awesome, and she didn't like Jake, so I'm pretty sure she's the worst thing that ever lived. Let me get a whiff. Oh, take this away. It smells like every rich man in town except Jake.
Oh dear.
No, there's definitely not a hint
Sounds
of
like
Jake
she's
here.
been sleeping around then. Here, smell this. It belonged to Evelyn.
Evelyn? I always thought her stink was a pretty good stink. Let me give that a sniff. This smells awesome. Too awesome. This has Jake's sin all over it. If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake, whoever Jake.
Evelyn. I want to see if I can. No, I won't do that yet. Let's finish this. Clinic. I wonder if I can sell anything.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Made a big change on your rope with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let us see if you can choose the finest green.
Made a big change on your rope with a wheel of the good stuff.
Anything to buy? Pillow.
Ah, hello, proportionate one.
Ooh, a
I
treasure
can
map.
see from the symmetry in your face that you are a great
Interesting.
fan of the fine arts, no?
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I'm straight. I'm true. Paris by the dozens. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Doing good.
Exhaust Hunter? Oh, don't tell me you got to worry about dark magic on top of it all.
What do you have? I got white cheese, blue cheese, old cheese, new cheese.
Bleeding.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Sheep's cheese,
Repair hammer.
tomatoes.
Join the Spud Club. club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Let's see. Carrot, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Star Pebble.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Let's see. Carrot, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
What's that? 35.62.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Red and orange, yellow
that
and
one.
green. The finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Nice, sold a few bits there.
Ain't true. Arrows by the dozens. Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fryer.
No, I know it's here somewhere. I wouldn't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much wormwood.
Key to Evelyn's house. Dr. Skillbook, ooh. Do I just see a key? Nice.
She'll realize soon enough that her little party tricks hardly make her. A tone soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Come far.
Still got that skill book. Give that to me. Sell that. Doctor. Cures weak, blind, mute and infected. Grants one body building for 2 turns. Ooh. Medora. Oh, that was a general store I was able to get into. Didn't really get much out of it.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
To leave the city is to venture
Those
into danger.
brilliant brutes will never
You
get
can
inside
keep
these
it,
walls.
mister.
I'm drenched.
Excellent. Let's keep it that way.
Who am I fighting? that them over there? Is that undead? Armored decapitator. Delay turn. Finally. No, get off. Skill. Delay turn as well. See what you guys do. God, he can run far. What the earth?
The sky will fall! Midnight oil!
What have we got here? Whirlwind. Don't want to do that. Crushing fist. Let's freeze him. Oh no, can't do that. Do that though. Nice.
I invoke the fervor of flame!
Can't see the target.
No glory in this death.
Set on fire. Yeah. I need some bloody... Requires a staff weapon. Can't see the target, that's really annoying. Let me move here. I can't delay my turn, that's annoying. Delay me turn. Can't see the target. Delay turn. Examine. Burning. Delay me turn.
I sing the body electric.
Stun failed. Damn it. It's healing. He's wet. Now I can teleport these. You. Under the fire.
Gentle flight, crushing descent.
And onto him as well. That looked like it hurt.
On guard!
Oh yeah. That was great. Let's give that a save. I could pick up the water barrel. Jesus. Let's drop that water barrel. That is very heavy. Stardust herb. Nice. Put some mushrooms out. Take them. Save it. Crap. Whose barrel? Got the ooze. Chuck some more there. Delay his turn. Let's move him. There. What can you do? Guess he can't see. Ooze as well. The hell are you shooting? Go on, all get oiled. I'm gonna set you all on fire. Does he not get damage on the ooze? Interesting. Oh, there's loads of them. What is that? Oh, that is a zombie. A zombie.
May I be valiant as the lion of summer.
Let me get back away. Oh, that was sexy. Hell yeah. Ooh. Wait. Whoa! What was that? Zombies gotta walk through it and eventually die. Crushing fist. He's gonna die. Poisoned. What else we got? Teleport. Where's that zombie? He's on the ground. He's struck down. So hold that for now. Delay all their turns. See what these guys do. They're trying to come around behind me, which is fine. I put delay there. Get rid of that zombie. Do a delay again. Wait for those guys to come back round. No, not attack. I want you to move. Jeesh. Can't do anything with them yet. Come on guys, come around the corner. Here we go. Game on. Look like oh, screw it. That can be done for now. That was done. Sweet. I'm poisoned.
Into the fray once more.
Stitch of time, hey, my friends? One man's trash is another man's trash.
Orders. Perfect support. Random. Have a look at them orders. Source hunters. Your orders. No, not that orders. Parchment written by Grumio. Read that one. Old parchment. Gravekeeper Quakerin. Teach graves. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. Nope. That one. Hot topics. Nope. Orders. By order of the Captain Aurelius, investigate a lighthouse, a potential hotbed of undead activity. Eliminate any undead.
This must be part of the expedition Lieutenant Selenia was talking about.
Not much we can do for these sad souls.
Yeah.
But where are the others?
Let's save that. Did anyone level up? No. Next level 2000. Getting there. Now will that hurt me? Beehive. Save it here in case that does. Is that a dog? Another dog. Diary. Diary. My dog tried to warn me of the horrors that surrounded. I heard their savage snarling, their fearsome growls. My Toxa and Sheba, the banes of would-be burglars, scared. But a series of small stomach-churning yelps ended everything. As the night falls, I am alone and I dare not leave. Peering from a chink in the curtain, I saw Toxa and Sheba's silhouettes prowling the yard. My pups, my friends, they live. But I cannot open the door, not yet. I shall wait for the light of the sun to return before I brave the walking nightmare. Day has come and I dare to venture outside. The zombies appear to be gone for the present. Toxa and Sheba greeted me with tails wagging and ears lowered, my old friends as yet. But as they approached, the green sickening light in their eyes told me they were changed. Something is growing inside them. The wretched zombies have taken their true souls, infected them with whatever unnatural outwardly power governs the undead. I fear when they will become, but I cannot aim a spear at my old friends. At least zombies will leave me alone. Maybe I should kill these.
According to his diary, this bloke couldn't put down his dogs even after he knew them to be infected.
Who could bear to harm his best friends? Especially when they only showed signs but no symptoms of turning.
He who would let in...
I should really, kill them dogs.
The inferno devours me.
I should cure her burn, I hope. Yeah, it did. Nothing left in there. Poor dogs. Doesn't even show it on the map properly. This is annoying. Does it disappear when I go over it at least? No, it doesn't. Oh, come on. The hell is that? Huh. Thought I'd pick that stuff up. Obviously not. Are they the enemies? Oh shit. Kill Pablo. Oh, Pablo. What did he do? Oh, don't you dare come near me. Surely that should have killed the other two. But I didn't do anything. Jeez.
Works every time.
Stunned as well. Double archers. Kill him, I've got to get rid of these up. What are these guys? They're like cleric archers.
Even a little help.
Shield. I hate these archers. learn that then.
I feel better already.
I'll bring around here. How did he miss a back shot? Let's do a runner. God, he's got terrible running. Oh, they're doing all their running. Go on, stand next to him. Bring them together. Now, come on, come right behind him. Beautiful. Beautiful.
In the footsteps of the brawler.
Certainly is 6. That was amazing.
Flashfire! Your grave opens to welcome you!
not doing anything. Why?
No of victory!
Can't see the target, it's right there. Unless she's blind. Don't get that. That's what I wanted. What?
Into the fray once more.
He's only moved a couple of steps. Sheesh.
In the desert of faithlessness, only this can revive me.
That was nice.
An invigorating fight that was. And what a killing blow you delivered. Oh there, I wouldn't go that far. Especially...
raining out. Is that a bomber? But I really want teleport. How much do I need for that? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need all of it. Damn it. Don't shoot me already, you bastard. Ooh, these all... Oh, stand right next to those. You're going to explode, and... Not you. That's got to explode. Please don't come near me. Please don't explode. Oh, Jesus. How much does that take? 5. I knew that was gonna do that. That was sexy. I want you. Anyone else still alive? Send you away. Boom. Get out of sight from this archer. There's 2 archers. Damn it. Didn't see that guy there. Holy shoes! What? They just exploded again. What was that? I can level up. Got a book. Adventurer's Field Guide Volume 2. Before I had money for a real shield, I got creative with some rope and the lid of an old barrel. Good enough protection in my young adventuring days. When it came down to it, especially reinforced with a few metal scraps, there's a trick few tell you. Even the strongest, most well-built shield can benefit from a bit of handiwork. Nice. Let's give that to Roderick, he can get rid of that. Let's do a save point.
Looks like more of the Legionnaires sent to investigate the lighthouse.
Stay sharp, or we'll end up the same.
Hidden hatch key. Here's a hidden hatch. Save it before I go down.
I feel better already.
Charming arrow. That's interesting. Intestines. Thank you. Disgusting. Mushroom. Crippling blow skill book. Ooh. Ooh.
Ho hum.
On with fluids. Orange. I forgot about all the food I've got. Steel bar. Who's got strength? Her, maybe. Johan, then. That's really annoying. I need someone strong to remove that. Not enough strength. Who's got the most strength? 5, 8, Medora. Definitely Medora. No strength. Wow. Did I have Doctor Skill Book? Divine Light. Crippling Blow. Requires level 6, require immediate weapon. Let's give that to Dora. Identify that. That book, Secrets of the Scroll, Volume 5. A fish can't live in the sky, and a magic spell can't live on mundane paper. Enchant paper with pixie dust to make a setting suitable for the magic that will flow through it. Once you've set magical quill to a magical paper, allow your spirit to guide you. Surprise is a magic's most enduring element after all. I'm sure I picked up Let's save it before I use it in case it doesn't work. Damn. He's got that. Johan has that. Not worth it. Cave. Still don't know where the hell this house is. See about this. Damn it. Clover, swordsman, killer, priest. Get back over there. Time to go boom. There's the archers. How did that go? Using a freeze arrow on Medora. How rude.
On guard!
Get back over there. You. Nice. How much does that need? 5.
Spirits of eternal flame to my aid.
What costs what? 3, 6. That only costs 3. He's dead. Just freeze him. He's chilled. I put him out. Didn't know it did that. Oh yes. Oh yes. He can bring it, you little mother. He can bring her back alive. He's gonna heal. I hate you guys. What was that? She can do opportunity. Oh, that is sweet. How much do I need for that? 4.
As good as a new penny.
Oh, he's electrified. need for that fire? Let's bring me over a bit. Are you kidding me, woman? I hate him. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Let's get rid of him. No more healing.
I feel better already.
Goodbye. Yeah, fully healed. Audio. Get rid of that guy.
No one victory!
You go.
No glory in this death.
Come on. Stunned him. Yes. Oh, that was nice. I got them this time. Well done, guys. That was brilliant. Nothing there. There's some bits here though. Let's save that, because that... I died last time on that. Ooh. What? Oh, he's encumbered now as well. Been there, haven't I?
Those dead dogs to find me.
No, I have not.
That creature there looks like it'd like to play fetch with our femurs.
Is that a zombie dog? Man's best friend, my hiney.
The Legion.
Mercy me. It walks, but it's not dead. I wasn't entirely certain I'd ever meet anyone any more fitting that description. The name's Wolfram, and it's a delight to make your acquaintance. Good to see, by the by, you don't belong to the Legion. 10 of their number accompanied me on a fact-finding mission to an ancient burial mound. But, as it turns out, they stood a snowflake's chance in hell against the undead. Not that I reckon my chance is any higher, though, especially with that vicious undead mutt prowling the grounds around this here ruin. I'd go so far as to say I'm in dire need of an armed escort back to the city, as a matter of fact.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Sicile, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though.
So you know a lot about the undead, you say?
Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years.
Can you tell me more about zombies?
Zombies are the results of vile necromancy in action. Among the resurrected dead, there are those who used to be wizards, and they can cast spells still. They slay their prey and bring them back as deathless thralls that fester with the diseases of decay. Should you encounter these menaces, always try to pick them off from afar. Don't let them get close, or they'll riddle you with the poisons and the blight that afflict them.
What do you know about skeletons?
These ones in particular, the ones around Sicile, are the resurrected soldiers of Brachus, the last and most infamous in the line of sorcerer kings. He himself is supposed to be buried somewhere around here, but no one knows where the actual grave is. Long have I searched and deep have I dug, but so far I haven't found anything more spectacular than rusted weaponry and shards of pottery. Be that as it may, Brachus' soldiers stalk these lands anew, and they still fight like veterans. I told those fools of legionnaires to bring maces instead of swords. You know, weapons that crush these skeleton bones, not blades that may ricochet right off. Hell, even a sturdy branch would do the job better. But they didn't listen, and now they're dead. Oh, and don't be surprised if the dead use an unusual amount of magic against you. These soldiers were loyal to a sorcerer king after all. Dark magic all around.
About that armed escort?
I'll never make it back to Sicile alone. But you've gotten this far. You can bring me back, can't you?
Indeed.
Marvelous. Mighty fine. We can talk when we hit town, but right now, let's just keep going.
Right, let me put that there.
I need a moment.
With each such...
Hit a bloody tree. Seriously? Just blew up the hay bale. That's a new one. There you go. How much do I need for that? 5. 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, can't see him. That's annoying. Please run backwards. Idiot. Shoot, take. Ooh. Go back over there. He's still alive. Sheesh. Can you stop, mate? Oh my days, you're gonna get yourself killed. And there we go. You fool.
You are the kindling for my triumphant blaze.
He's on fire. Nice. Makes them go on fire. Oh, it's so annoying. Wrong one. He's dead. Can't see the target. How annoying. Oh, damn you.
Stance of the stalwart!
What's that need?
Battering ram!
Is he not? Oh, he's knocked down.
I'm 1 foot in the grave here. Help me!
Shut up. You're the one who wanted to do that. Run.
Parasitic career! Face the unending darkness.
I need water!
kingdom for a dry shirt!
You did it! We made it! Oh, cheers for escorting me to safety. You're a godsend, you are. I'll be in the King Crab, clearing the dust from my throat. The drinks are on me if you'd like to partake.
May I remind you that saving the lives of simpletons isn't worth an iota of our time. There are demons out there. Nothing else matters.
We have to help them. It's our code. Stop moving.
By Parbatha's silver talons must we linger so. An idle brain is a demon's workshop, hunter. I can tell you if you wish, but you'd have to listen to the tale of my life, because my future, such as it is rooted deeply into my history.
Tell me more about your history, Johann, if you please.
By all means, if you're in the mood for such a dark tale.
Why don't you start at the beginning?
Once upon a time, I was a king in a land of beauty to the east. A land of tigers and slender towers, of deserts and forests, of sun and all the world's wealth. I was a young king, handsome and all-powerful. Every nobleman would have killed his own brother if I promised to take his daughter's hand in marriage. But I refused their incessant implorations. I knew my life as a sovereign would be self-indulgent, but also a self-delusory one, if I weren't to marry for love. And so a handful of years went by. The king's throne I myself occupied, whereas the queen's throne remained empty but for the court's cats that would nap the afternoons away upon its velvet cushions. But then one day, a young woman visited my kingdom. She was a poetess and a storyteller. People flocked to her, listened to her every word as if receiving mantras from the divines. I invited her to my palace, and soon our days, our nights, our love and our lives intertwined.
Tell me more about your lover.
Hiraka.
Your lover.
How I miss her still. Miss the brilliance of her mind that was both as sparkling and as unbreakable as the diamonds that adorned her body. Oh, and how I miss her body. 1,000 artists I could have commanded, show me beauty. But she would have effortlessly surpassed their every endeavor, and curving her lips into a smile, make them break their sculptures in tearful impotence. And yet, true happiness, that commodity more precious and even more fleeting than the dominion of kings, sang to us like the nightingale, only to depart come the dawn of our first year's unity. A malady overtook me, and I began to wither.
Tell me about the malady that overtook you.
It was an unparalleled horror. Scores of physicians flocked to my bedside. They traveled from realms across the seas, hoping to cure the mighty Jehan, undo the gloom that had befallen the land, and mere vultures that they were, to be paid handsomely for their efforts. But none of their potions took effect. Their salves seared, but did not soothe my fading flesh. Like a ghoul I looked, unburied yet risen from the grave. In futile anger I struck my mirror, but broke my brittle fingers only, not its ever-mocking surface.
You're alive and well now, so how did you overcome your illness?
That, hunter, is a tale for later. I realize I haven't answered your initial question yet. Why it is that I chase time like a lioness its prey. But we'll get to that part later, should time permit.
Tell me more about your history, Johann, if you please.
So I shall. And undoubtedly I have answers.
I'm intrigued by your love for animals. If you don't mind me saying so, you don't quite seem like the loving type.
You are right, and you are wrong, Hunter. Right, precisely because I was wronged. As you long have guessed, the wound that ever bleeds was inflicted unto me by one of our species. Though in many ways she, Hiraka, was beyond human scope. My station was a high one once, a king's, until I was brought very low. I learned among the dregs that men are the same everywhere. Whether they approach you in a back alley reeking of sewer or the jasmine-scented corridors of royal castles, they smile at you warmly, like friends would, as they fondle their daggers' hilts behind their backs. You are right that I lost affection, but I found it again among the beasts, among the stray cats and street dogs with whom I shared my all too meager meals. Over time, the deer of the forest no longer fled when I approached. Birds would gladly perch upon my hand and eat from my palm. I found among them a serenity unseen amid humanity. There you are wrong, because for them I harbor a vivid love indeed.
Where are you from, Johann?
I am not from any place anymore. I go where my quest leads me. Besides, the name would mean nothing to you. The glorious city in the glorious kingdom where I was born. I remember them well, the sandstone castles, hued like the very sun that batters their battlements without rest. I can see them still. The fountained gardens and halls of pearl-colored marble inlaid with gemstones set in shapes of plants and beasts. Yes, I can see them still, though when I try to focus on their details, like mirages they dissolve upon approach. Time, it frays the foundations of memory.
Why do you hunt demons?
For 1,000 reasons, and for one especial. The 1,000 obvious ones are list with pleasure. The special one, that is my secret to keep.
Okay, so list the obvious ones.
1. Their scourge taints the natural world. 2. Their machinations irreversibly corrupt minds. 3. Their perversions seek to end all beauty. 4. Their schemes unhinge the fabric of space and time. 5. Their presence distorts all intrinsic harmony.
Many hours pass before Johann stops enumerating his reasons. You are very sorry indeed that you asked. Should party members really keep secrets from one another?
Hunter, I could find you cross-dressed under the spell of a dominant goblin, yet when next we'd meet there'd be no questions asked. I have my secrets. Undoubtedly, you have yours. They are ours to keep.
I take my leave.
And so let the...
Who would have thought it? Jehan, an all-powerful king, stricken by a horrid plague, the memory of which plagues him still. The higher your station, the deeper you may fall. He may live, but clearly Jehan is a king no longer.
Ah, it's this one, wasn't it? see what's down here. Poisoned cheese. I'll pass on that. Cup of tea. Dishes. Don't want dishes. He who smelts it. He Who Smelts It, Volume 5. There's little more one can do with iron ore than turn it into an iron bar. Heat the ore and start moulding it to a desired shape and size. Some say it's dwarves' work. I'm sure I've read that one. Volume 5. Same as that one, isn't it? Volume 3. Where's those damn plates I picked up? Where's those damn plates? So annoying. Empty cup.
Sweet relief!
Place is weird. Let's remove that. What is that up there? Gotcha. Clever. Nice. Let's get all of them. Boosh. Did I just run through that dog? Oh, killed the dog. Whoops. Let's get out of there. It's fine. I'm gonna blow him up. Bottle of water on the floor. Damn. Awesome. That got rid of that dark smoke. You little frick. Why are you attacking the ground? You idiot. I did not tell you to do that. For God's sake. Of action points to attack the dog. Really? That one. Why did that dog heal? That dog's healing. That's really weird. way a bit.
Stand strong, strike harder.
Because this is gonna hit her. He's not healing. How's he healing?
Your death is at hand!
I need to dry off.
Who's almost dead?
Sweet relief.
Burial mound. Do I really want to go in here?
The folks that make it down here are awfully strange. Some of them...
Let's save this in case there's damn traps here.
Now, to find out what effect that had. Did that cause a reaction? Does anything seem different now?
Oh. Water, earth, air, fire. Okay.
Does anything seem different now? Now, to find out what effect that... Now, to find out what effect that... Does anything seem different now? Does anything seem different now?
Just got to do them all at once.
Did that cause a reaction? Now to find out what effect
Now,
that
to find out what effect
Did that
that
cause
had.
a reaction?
Don't know what that did, if anything. Sure it did. Ooh. Don't want any more iron now, I've got enough at the moment. Can't even use the stuff I've got. What's going on up here? What's that fire thing over there? Oh boy. Elementals. hold off for now. You can get it raining. Do something to these
I prefer to
elementals.
drown my sorrows with ale.
Oh boy, this is gonna take a lot to destroy these guys. Pirate monster.
Easy does it.
You are the kindling for my triumphant blades.
How did I not hurt him? Wet. My resistance. Air resistance -10.
A taste of the gathering storm.
Did I not fucking hit him? How did that not hit him? Oh, yes. That was beautiful. Damn you. I hate you. Oh. Hit Medora. Let's wait for him to come. That was a lot.
I'm in!
Very good. Mushrooms! Now what is down here, I wonder? Ooh. I need to do earth. Fire's done.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Got to defeat all 4 elementals.
What a deluge!
Let's do earth. Did the fire there.
Now to find out what effect
The earth
that
should have spawned, hopefully, in that other place. Or not.
find out what effect that had.
It's weird. Don't know what it does. It spawned the elementals somewhere. I'm not sure where. Still don't know where Evelyn's house is. That's what I'm meant to be looking for still.
Soaked to the skin.
Oh, that's a big map. I wonder if it's that way. Desolate Farms. Pardon me. Right.
Oh, thank the seven. Lucia, it's the Source Hunter. We're not going to die on this haunted cliff after all.
Who's dying? We're just resting up. The calm before the storm. Those ghosties at the lighthouse won't know what hit 'em.
About the ghosts at the
There's
lighthouse?
certainly something fishy happening. The light shines sure as the tides, though there's not been an attendant there for nearly 2 decades. Our platoon made a pact with Selenia. We'd check out the lighthouse, and if we made it back, we'd get a ticket home.
What Selenia failed to mention was that it wasn't just the ghosts at the lighthouse we had to worry about. It was every savage skeleton on the way there and back too. When we started, we were 7. Now, Lucia and I are the last alive.
Survival of the fittest, I say. We're just here marshalling our strength before hauling into that lighthouse with our swords blazing.
Ha! Marshalling our strength indeed. To be honest, we've been shaking like chihuahuas, praying for a way out of this mess. And it seems the 7 have sent you.
Malleus, your dignity's in a puddle at your feet. As for me, an honourable soldier and servant to Rivellon, I'm not afraid to ask nicely. So, what do you say, Source Hunter? Will you check out the lighthouse in the name of your comrades in arms? If Selenia sees the place cleared, we'll be on the next ship out to Sicil and back to our families.
You'll go to the lighthouse and straighten matters out, yes? Well, let us know what you find.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice dead end.
The further we go, the more bodies we find heaped around.
We must be closing in on where they were headed.
Nice free shit there. What on earth was that? shield. I'll just put them out, haven't I? Damn it. There's another one there. Kind of archers. Why don't you all come together? No, don't shoot. You bugger. Ooh. I can pick him up. Really? Oh, yeah. Inspired. Warm. Fire resistance minus 10.
Death is its own deliverance!
Nice. Where else can I attack? Not enough points. Really? What items have I got to use? Oil flask, water, firestorm. You threw it in the wrong direction. What on earth? Don't even know why he threw that in the wrong direction.
As good as a new pin.
Yes. And we're done. Let's get out of the fire.
I'm dripping.
food. How many did you just use? Oh my god. +1 strength, -1 speed. Nice. Trying to work out if that was a mine on that box or not. What was that book I just found? Avatar of Poison skill book makes a target immune to being poisoned. Many attackers may get poisoned. Interesting. Oh, here we go. We're going down instead of up.
Sure is sorry about Desdemona. And for all we know, here goes.
What's this? Living eyes that can see the shape of death? Avert your gaze, wanderer, for you are looking upon the phantom of a murderer.
Tell me about yourself.
Samson was my name, a long time ago. I know not why upon my death I became a ghost, doomed to haunt this tower. Perhaps the gods heard of my crime and stripped me of my rightful place in their eternal realm. If so, their punishment was just. Each night I wake the flame in the lighthouse to repent for my wretched sin.
You called yourself a murderer. Why?
That indeed is the tainted title I must bear, and deservedly so. For 15 years ago to the day, it was that I sat atop my lighthouse, the flame unlit, and watched on as a pitiable ship crashed upon the cliff and got devoured by greedy waves. Deliberately had I forgone to do my duty. Willfully did I condemn every soul aboard to a salty sleep on the bed of an indifferent sea.
Why did you do it?
Why did I commit this act of blackest horror? Jealousy, anger, the bitter anguish of a broken heart. Those are the ancient ills that drove me to madness. Desdemona was on board, as I knew she would be, my wife. the delicate beauty of whom I was sure was betraying me with her friend, the dashing Valada. Possessed as I was by the demons of envy, ire, and torment, I decided that if I had her love no longer, only death could take her for his mistress. And so I sat here, coldly and calmly, as I delivered them both unto the deep. Yet no sooner had the water closed its spuming jaws around the perishing vessel below, that the extent of my offense dawned on my beleaguered mind. Overcome with guilt, I sought escape through the hangman's noose, but rest was not to come.
I heard there might be an undead lair here. Do you know anything about that?
Skeletons roam the lands, restless as my troubled soul, but shall not find their lair here. Some scuttle by now and again, but most of the time I reside here in solitude. Solitude and silence.
Another betrayed soul. It is weakness that he weeps for her. Her death was deserved.
Speaking of deserved deaths, will you can it? Or do I need to can
The
you?
maniac in the darkened lighthouse. Oh, folly. Oh, grievous sin.
I've spotted something interesting.
I see your eyes before me still. Would that I could drown in their endless passion and end this torment.
Quite a story that ghost had to tell. Not every day one hears about a lighthouse keeper sinking ships just because his wife proved to be unfaithful.
Aye, a pitiful creature. Torn up so badly by the loss of love that it led him to commit murder. I almost feel sorry for him.
Yes, I...
Where are these scaredy cats?
How did it go? Don't spare any details. We need to make a full report to the lieutenant.
Now that's an interesting story. Clean the grip from your ears, and I'll tell you all about it.
Indeed. Now, there's a story worthy of an audience.
So, let me get this straight. There's a ghost inside operating the lighthouse, and you managed to do away with the bad beasties at the base of the thing. Whew, sounds like a job well done.
And I'm sure Selenia will be thrilled to hear we did it. Another triumph for Legion Daring Do. And if this doesn't buy us a ticket home, nothing will.
I need a moment to reflect. It does feel quite good to give of oneself to those in need.
Your generosity...
I can't even... I swear I can hear that bleeding cheese merchant from here.
Need to start using some scrolls, I think. Wood club. That can go. Blackjack. The hell's a blackjack? That can go. Short sword. Pickaxe. That can go. You just sell a lot of stuff to people.
Sea garbage.
So the shells have effects of some sort. I don't know what. There's a damn wheel up there. Who's got the blacksmithing? Needs more blacksmithing ability. Where's that iron ore? Got nothing on me in here. More blacks. Of course I do. So annoying. I'm going to be done now. I need to look at the achievements. Oh, God, this is killing my bum. Cheers for watching, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Fairy. Sorry I never got to talk to you. I was right in the middle of reading that book. Yeah, so I'll be editing this and uploading it to YouTube. Thank you everyone for joining me. I appreciate your views. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you've enjoyed it. Wherever you are, have a good morning, afternoon, evening or night. Be good. Keep gaming. And I will see you soon. Thank you all. Monkey Man is out. Bye.